Welcome back to the farm, and this morning I need to talk to you guys a little bit about my goats and some of the things I need to do and change to house them appropriately. Because right about now, their housing situation is a little bit of a mess. Good morning, large white farm dogs. How's my Toby dog? How's my Abby dog? Hi. So as you guys will see, right now I've actually got a lot of my goat fencing down. And I think my goats might even be running loose and wild right now. I don't know, I'm looking for them. I don't see them. Maybe they're still inside their house. I don't know. Oh, hey, good morning, boys. So yes, these are our goats. We have Barnacus, Telemachus, and Larn. We've had them here on the farm now for almost 2 months, or just about 2 months. And even though I didn't think I was gonna like having goats, I actually love having goats. And I think Abby Dog loves having goats too. And although when they first arrived on the farm, I had some trouble housing them.
Can you come back, please? Come on, buddy. Come on, guys. You gotta come back in. Stay with Allison.
Oh. Sweetie. Okay.
Hey. Dude, I gotta set up a new fence. Because this is not gonna work, clearly. Whoa, whoa. Can you go get the treats? Go get the treats. Go get the treats. Right on top of their house. Come on, guys. Come with me. All right, we're gonna put them in here. Come on, guys. In here. I want you to come in here for a minute.
These days, things have gotten pretty good and they've gotten very used to my system. I've been using electrified poultry netting to keep them in place. And once they got trained to it and learned it, it actually works out really, really well. But winter is rapidly approaching our farm, and this type of netting actually doesn't work all that well in the ice and the snow. And so I've needed to build a new and different setup for them. And so in today's video, I want to show you guys the Supermax goat prison I've constructed, and we're gonna test it out for the first time, and hopefully it's gonna work. What do you think, Abby Dog? Do you think the goat penitentiary is gonna work? I sure hope it's gonna work. All right, let me start off by actually giving you guys a little bit of a tour. And so I've actually built a relatively simple and straightforward goat fence that uses welded wire, which I know is less than ideal, but it's actually what I had on hand here on the farm. And it uses that with a combination of electric wire. I've found that the goats really do respect the electric wire once they learn that it's effective. And so I think the combination of that, plus this hard barrier, is gonna keep them in place. Also, they're gonna be moving out of that shed where the dogs are gonna live for the winter. And the goats are gonna actually take over this house, which used to be a duck house. Release the Kraken! Like our longtime viewers will remember this as exclusively a duck house, and when we used to call it the quack house. Well, I guess officially starting today, it's going to become the new home for our goats, particularly Larn and Barn and Telly. And so one of the other things I'm gonna have to test out is if I can get them inside and get them used to using that space. So boys, can I convince you to come with me and go inside of here? And that way I can actually clean up some of the things that you're knocking over and some of the chaos that you're creating right now. You wanna come with me? Come on. Come on, boys, let's go. Follow me. Also, I'm not quite sure how overnight we got a couple of chickens. Like there's a chicken there, and there's a chicken right there, and then there's another chicken right there, and we even have a duck right here. Somehow they all figured out a way to get in here. Hey, little duck, can I convince you to leave? You'll also notice the remnants of my way too productive catnip patch that's right here, which I wonder if the goats are gonna eat, and if they do eat, does that actually create like weird, like cat-like effects on goats? I just don't know the answer to that question.
Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall.
Come on, goats. Can I convince you to come in? Come on, guys. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's go. Here, I'm gonna open up the gate and you can come with me. Come inside to your new house. Check it out. I think you're gonna like it in there. Yes? No? It'd be a miracle if they actually just went in by themselves. I'll leave you guys to watch them, and I'm gonna go get a bucket of food because I know with the food I'll be able to entice them to go in there.
Oh, guys, you just knocked over the camera.
Please, boys, don't knock over the camera. That's how we pay your feed bill. So you guys opted not to go over there, and instead you decided to cause more chaos. All right, come with me. I got food now. I know you're gonna wanna follow me now. Come on, kids. And also to help give you guys a first-person perspective on the new house, we're gonna set up our buddy Larn with the goat cam this morning. Come here, Larnie. Hey, Larn, come here.
Thank you, pal. And now it's time to activate the Goat Pro. All right, boys, come with me. Come on. We're gonna get you set up with some food. There you go. We're gonna chase out these ducks. Out you go. And while they're scarfing down on their breakfast, Abby Dog and I are gonna go check on the cattle. Come on, sweetie. By the way, one of the things I actually still need to do with this is I gotta finish off the gate handle and I gotta give this area a name. So if you have any suggestions, drop them down in the comments. So you'll notice that Baby B and Alice B. Tokeless are actually grazing this back row, which is about as close as they can get to the rest of the herd. Come on, Ebbs, inside. Don't worry, I'll visit with you girls later. Oh, I know, you're such a sweetheart. My, would you look at that sunrise? Wow, it is a good morning to be alive. Oh dear, it looks like my Charolais cows have jumped the fence and they're both on the wrong side. Come on, Amelia, let's go. Come on, chop, chop. The little one can sneak under, but I think Mom's gonna have to go all the way to the end of the fence. Come on. Come on. Ooh, it looks like our bull is kind of interested in her, which is part of why she might have walked away. All right, I'm just gonna let you stay right here while I move everybody else, and then I'll move you, okay? She is a rather stubborn lass, I will admit that. Hey, cows, come on, cows, fresh grass, come on. Hang on, you guys. Don't go everybody pushing me out of the way all at once. Hey, cows, come on, cows, fresh grass, come on. Of course, it looks like I have one other cow. It's actually a heifer, Belinda Carlisle. She's off where she shouldn't be either, but let's get Amelia in here first. Hey, Abby Dog, can you help me move Belinda over here? Come on, Belinda. You gotta go the other direction too. Let's go, come on. Chop, chop, the other way, come on. Go back to the others. Thank you. Come on, Abs, help me herd. I mean, good gosh, would you look at it up there? It's a beautiful morning. Good girl, Belinda, good girl. That's what we like to see. Hey, Belinda, get away from that. Come on. Well, sorry about that, guys. Seems like the animals got a little rowdy and knocked you over, which I guess is one of the tricky things about working with cameras and animals. And I guess speaking of which, I wonder how the goats are doing. Hey, Toby Dog, did you miss us? Uh-oh, it looks like we have a swarm of hangry ducks and geese hanging out over here. We should feed them. Come on, birds, follow me. Easy, easy, settle down. Hey, settle down. Here, there's enough food for everybody here. Now, the real question I've got is what the goats are up to, because ordinarily they'd be all trying to get into the bird food. But as I'm looking at it, looks like our goats are right where they're supposed to be, which is good. And they seem like they're getting used to their house. How's it going, boys? You boys liking it in here? I don't know, what do you think? I think the real question is, can I coax them up inside of here? And if I want to do that, I think I'm gonna need a few more goat treats. Let's go, chop chop, come on, boys. We have it carefully placed right by the door. Let's see if that entices them. Barney likes it. We put it up here by the door and see if we can get them in here. Come
here, Larnie. I see ya. I see ya. You can do it. Come on, push through. You can do it. Don't be afraid. I also think I've discovered why my chickens are laying so few eggs lately. Oh boy. Oh, and I see what happened. So I left the door open and they figured out the stairs real quick. Oh, I see. It's pretty nice up in here, isn't it? And unlike the dogs, you apparently really like the stairs. That's pretty cool. So because my dogs are not house dogs, they really don't like stairs and they're just not used to stairs. And so part of the reason why I kept the duck ramp was just that they'd have an easy way to get in and out of here. And actually the reason why I have that flap door is so that it would protect them from the wind and the snow. But I don't know, maybe what I should just do is cover that up and just turn that into a wall and let them come and go out of this door. And then maybe I just even lock them up here and at night. I'm not really sure what the best thing to do here is. I'm curious what you guys think. But at least what I think I'm gonna do for the next couple of days is leave this door open and give them a chance to come and go freely. They also seem to like the underspace, which the dogs, that was probably their favorite part, and probably the thing they're probably saddest about is hanging out underneath that duck house was Toby Dog's favorite spot to hang out and hide. So I don't know, buddy, we're gonna have to figure something else out for you. Now, one thing I do need to do for this space is I've got to come up with a new name for it. And last night I actually did have one idea that I'd like to show off to you guys. So for all you Bronte heads out there, what do you guys think? I mean, I don't know. They're Weathers, so it felt kind of appropriate. If you guys have suggestions for a better name, let me know. And if I finally decide on this, I'll probably make a better sign that I didn't just draw with magic marker. And yeah, now I've got to start cleaning some things up because the next big project on the farm is moving most of the birds into the hoop coop for the winter, because even though it's like 60 degrees right now, or almost 65 degrees right now, winter is still coming. And so thanks for watching, everybody.